Do you ever feel stuck? Like you're sitting on the bed or laying in bed, you're on your couch, you're in a recliner, you're chilling, and you're on your phone just scrolling mindlessly, and you know there's something else you could be doing, you know you're wasting your time, but you just can't seem to get off the couch and do anything else? Do you ever feel like that? Because if you do, I want to let you know that that is completely normal. That is just a state you're in. There are many states you can be in that you want to stay in, and laziness is just one of those states. But you can get out of that state. You can break that laziness state. And I wish somebody would have told me this and gave me the understanding, because I was in the same shoes where I always just felt lazy. I did not want to get up, but I was ambitious at the same time. Like, I had goals and stuff, and I knew I wanted to be productive, but when it came to doing it, I just didn't, until I learned that we have different states we can be in, and we can get out of the states. You can get out of your lazy state and actually get up and do something. But before you can get out of the lazy state, you have to understand what is the state. What are the states you can be in? Well, there's really two. The two states you can be in is motion and out of motion, and laziness is an out of motion state. That is when you're just laying around, chilling, not doing anything. Now, if you want to break out of your laziness state, you've got to have some force behind it, because it's hard to get out of motion in motion. It's easy to go from in motion out of motion, because our default state is laziness. We are wired to be lazy, to want to not do anything, to take it easy. That's just how we are. And so our natural default is to just not do anything, like do the bare minimum. So if you want to do more, you have to understand that there's going to be force behind that to help you do more, because if there's no force, you're not going to feel like getting up, and you won't. So if you want to break out of your laziness state, you got to get force. And what kind of force? Momentum. Now this leads us to how can you get momentum. I'm going to tell you that in a second, but I want to go ahead and stop this video right quick to let you know who I am, because I'm getting really deep into this. But my name is Faith, and my goal is to help entrepreneurs, creators, and high achievers reach their goals by teaching you how to take action, stay consistent, and make goals happen. And in this video, I'm telling you how to get out of your state of laziness, okay? Now, we've already talked about how laziness is a state that you can break. We have two states we're normally in, motion and out of motion, and we normally tend to be out of motion because we are programmed to be lazy beings. Now, if we want to get out of motion and in motion, you need a force called momentum. Now this leads to the question of how do you get momentum? You get momentum by getting a small win. Because even the smallest act out of the state you're in is enough to get you in motion. So what is a small win? It can literally be anything. It can be you just standing up. Because that gets you from just laying around not doing anything to you actually being up on your feet. Now, with me just saying that, me just saying get up, it's not going to really inspire you. You feel me? Because when you're in that laziness state, you're not going to feel like getting up, right? Because if you did feel like it, you would already be up and moving. So we got to add some more force. So how do we do that? By a technique I call phone time bombing. I do this all the time and it helps me out. Like literally, I was just laying around lazy, and I knew I should have been up taking my shower and getting ready for my bed routine, for my night routine, but I wasn't. I was on my phone, not even looking at anything. I was being lazy, like for real, I was being lazy. And I said, oh, I'm out of motion. I need to get in motion. And I did the phone time bombing. I don't know which one I said first time, but I'm gonna say phone time bombing from now on. Regardless, I did that technique and everything changed for me, and now I'm up recording this video. You feel me? So it worked for me, it's gonna work for you. So, how does this technique work? There's two steps, okay? The first step starts with your mind, and the second step starts with the bomb, okay? So the first step, I need you to think about what you want to do. What do you want to do? Think about it in your mind, visualize it. So when I was just stuck in my laziness state, what I did was, first of all, I recognized I was in it. And then I closed my eyes and said, what do I want to do? And I visualized myself getting up and going through my bed routine, taking a shower, stretching, writing in my diary, the things that gets done in my night routine. I saw myself doing it. And why I'm saying you need to see it is because all battles are won in the mind first. If you can get your mind on board first and know exactly what you want to do next, it'll be easier for you to stay in motion. Because let's say you got in motion, right? Well, if you didn't have a next step plan immediately after, you're just gonna get back down. You feel me? But now you have a next step plan for when you get in motion. So instead of you getting in motion, being like, I'm up. Now what? I'm up to this thing. All right. So visualize what you want to do right now. Like pause the video and visualize what you want to do. All right. Now, when you visualize it, here's where the bomb comes in. I want you to get your phone, set a timer for 30 seconds on it, and then throw it somewhere you have to get up and get. You have to actually get up and get it. And so what's going to happen is either one, the timer is going to go off, and it's going to annoy you to the point where it's going to make you want to get up, Move over to the phone, pick it up, and if you get up and move, that means you're in motion, you're moving, you've got the momentum. Or you're just gonna let the phone ring, but you're gonna get bored because you're no longer just scrolling on your phone, and you're just gonna be laying there, and eventually you're gonna have some motivation to get up, then you'll get your phone, and guess what? You'll be in motion. In either case, you will be in motion. And now when you're up and you're off your phone, well, you grabbed it, but you're not like scrolling it. Now it's, let's do this thing. The thing you just visualized, go ahead and get started. I promise you that will work for you. It worked for me. This is why I'm making this video right now. Like literally, I just did this, and I said, oh shoot, I need to make a video like this. I need to explain how you can break that laziness, and I just made the video. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and take my shower and do my night routine. But this is living proof that this works. So let me know if this video was helpful to you. If you liked it, if you got this far to the end, you might as well go ahead and subscribe, because I do make videos like this every single day because I want to help you reach your goals. Alright? And comment if this technique works for you. Alright, I want to know. I want to know the success rate. But as always, remember, take action, stay consistent, make your goals happen, and I will see you later.